everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Doris Burke will be along, too, from the sideline. We've got Boston taking on Washington. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And one of the players we'll be seeing in this, Carmelo Anthony.
Well, he's established himself as one of the league's premier clutch performers, with some unbelievable plays down the stretch of tight ball games.
Very true, Steve. I mean, he's also one of those guys who doesn't take long at all to get on a roll offensively. He's a fun player to watch when he gets hot.
Knocked loose. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That's good from Dang. Dang hits them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
And it's Washington's ball. 4-point game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by McCollum.
They're losing their concentration here, guys.
Oh, ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
It's Wall with the drive. Good on the shot.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
And that one. We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. Here's Dang. No good on the 3. On defense, Boston. Porter with it. He's picked up by Dang.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Beal can't get it to go. Here's McCollum. Outside Williams. 3-pointer. Count the bucket. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Washington. Williams. He feeds it to Porter. It's Beal on the wing. They get a hand on it. Pass to Porter. Hits the jumper in space.
The entire defense was frozen footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
On defense, Washington. Williams inside the line. And another basket for Boston.
Boy, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Ball passes to Beal. Stolen by McCollum. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Boston.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming.
And they're getting out in transition to finding some easy points on the fast break. 3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. From the wing. And again, it's Boston converting.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Pass to Nene. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Nene's got his first points in this one. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
Yeah, not a good idea throwing the ball down the court that far.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside, Wall. Poke loose. And the layup's good off the glass. Wall's got 7 points in the game.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Porter. Beal's shot is good. And Williams dishes to Dang. Boston, no good that time either. Washington trailing. Now the pass to Wall. He nails it, and we're tied up. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Shots good by Anthony. Here comes John Wall. 9 points in the game so far. Nene. And it's blocked by Bosch. Shot on the wing. And Anthony with the basket on the assist from Williams. And that's now 6 points for Carmelo Anthony. Wall up top, defended by McCollum. And the shot's good from Nene.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
To me, that's the key to any game. Who can win the battle in the paint? And right now, they've got it going.
Now here's Wall, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Porter kicks to Okafor, and so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And Washington going with a whole new group here. .131 left in the first quarter of the game. And Booker kicks to Seraphin. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Anthony with it. 6 points for him. Corner shot. Can't get it to go.
Major defensive lapse right there. He's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And there is a whistle that goes on Eric Maynard. That is his first foul of the game. Cullen passes to Bosch. Shoots the three. And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Webster with it. He's picked up by Dang. Ariza outside. Dishes it to Maynard. Webster. Seraphin defended by McCollum. Shot's good for Seraphin.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
Boston making some changes. Jarrell Wright's checked in. Turner comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Norris Cole in for McCollum. Here's Cole. Back to Williams. Wright outside. This ball movement by Boston. Now the feed to Cole. The offensive rebound. Goes up again. He lays it in. Wright's got his first 2 points.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
That's his first personal foul. 14 foul.
There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Ariza. Second shot opportunity. No good from Booker.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have.
Here's Maynard. The putback, and Seraphin throws it down.
This is just great anticipation. The putback jam.
Oh, he had some big-time intentions right there.
And those plays will give your team a huge boost.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here, and already these offenses, Clark, are clicking. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Really good sign offensively the way they started this game out, getting a lot of hoop.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint.
We've got Webster. Kevin Seraphin is out there with Trevor Booker. Then it's Maynard, and it's Ariza in at the shooting guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Dang dishes to Williams. Cole outside Williams. Kicks it to Wright. Fires from 18. Washington with the rebound. Now Maynard tipped away. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Turner leading the charge. Right.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Maynard gets to Ariza. Seraphin puts up the baby hook. And the shot is long.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lane.
That one goes. Count it. 8 points for Mo Williams.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Maynard kicks to Webster. Kept alive by Washington. Shot by Seraphin. Boston leading by 5. From downtown. And Mo Williams another 3. Williams has got 11 points.
Good work to tack some more points onto this lead.
Those are the kind of possessions they can build on and begin to pull away here.
Here's Maynard, defended by Cole. The dish to Ariza. And again, Washington no good. And Boston has possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Well, defensively, he's a guy who always seems to anticipate the fast break down with his quickness and explosiveness to block shots in transition. So we'll keep an eye on that throughout the game.
I also think he might have played a little football, Steve, because he's excellent at intercepting passes. I mean, that seems to be his calling card defensively.
No luck that time either.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. For the most part today, they have been. I didn't expect that result when he steps up there.
Gets it to go. Here's Cole. Takes the 3. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 14.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow him down.
Webster passes to Booker. Feeds it to Maynard. He kicked. Ariza dishes to Webster. Back to Ariza. Pocket 6. Here's Maynard. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Ariza kicks to Maynard. Back to Ariza. The basket good off the assist from Maynard. Boston leading by 7. Outside Williams. Good D by Ariza. Maynard off the pick from Booker. He dishes it to Maynard. Ariza, right side, releases. Here's Serafin. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
This is his first free throw of the game. And Washington making a change here. Nene is checked in. Second free throw, no good. Here's Boston now. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Emeka Okafor is checked in for Washington. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. That's to Maynard. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Deng can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Ariza, a screen on right. Here's Maynard, guarded by Wright. Maynard dishes to Ariza. Shot clock at 6. And there's the foul. It goes on Evan Turner. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And, you know, these calls can be some of it to the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Pass to Wall. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Wall's got 11 points.
They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found a weakness in the defense. They're exploiting it to a T.
Not often you see a team rely on that shot like they have.
Here's Beal. Makes it off the glass. Now just a 1-point Boston lead.
Well, he's so where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
Novak with the 3. Gets it to go.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Nene setting the pick for Wall. He feeds it to Porter. He passes it to Wall. And it's blocked. And they're on the break. Passes it to Carmelo. And that one's good. Now it's a 6-point Boston lead.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
That Abbott has been outstanding. They're piling up the assist.
And Wall kicks to Nene. Now Okafor inside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Chris Bosh. For Washington, they had made 1 of 3 free throws in the game. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Well, this is what you have to do when you're trailing. You've got to attack, be aggressive, and get to that foul line.
And perhaps cause some foul trouble along the big impact down the road.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Anthony. Nice ball movement by Boston. It's Novak from outside. Kept alive by Boston. Pass to Carmelo. Fires the 3. And that one's good. Anthony's got 11 points. Here's Wall. 11 points in the game. A pass to Beal. Back to Wall. No good trying to beat the buzzer. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Celtics lead by
control. Everything working in this one for Mo Williams. He's got 14 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
Well, 12 points from long range, so the defense has to figure out a way to defend him a little differently. Try to get into his airspace.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Cohen is out there with Anthony. Then there's Steve Novak. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Vernado in at the 4. Okafor kicks to Beal. Back to Okafor. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go. It's rebounded by Bosh.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Wizards trailed by 8.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Wall. 11 points in the game. Beal, the pass to Okafor. Stolen by Bosh.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe the pass down low.
No good from Novak. Here's Beal. Dishes it to Nene. Back to Nene. And Wall kicks to Beal. Offline with his 3.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Deep 2 from Anthony. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Boston making a switch here. Wizards trailed by 8. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Beal can't get it to go.
Changing sides didn't seem to help them at all, huh, guys? It's in the third quarter.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's 13 points for Carmelo Anthony.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. It's been quite a game for Mo Williams.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Jarrell Wright's checked in for Chris Bosh. All against Williams. And go now. And the shot is good. Wall's got 13 points.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
And now here comes Wall leading the break. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
For Boston, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. So he gets them both. Wizards trailed by 8. The feet to Beal. Kicks it to Porter. And Lou Deng gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Okafor against Wright. Here's Wall. No good. And it's Boston the other way.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Off target with his 3.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
The 3 from Anthony. Washington with the rebound. Okafor's got 5 rebounds tonight. Beal dishes to Porter. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control. Oof.
Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful.
Here's Wall, and it's Wright sending it back. Dang passes to Wright. Nailed from three-point land. Wright's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Wall against Williams. Outside, Wall. Nene. Excellent D from... The dish now to Wright. Beyond the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yep, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
Washington calls timeout. It's been quite a game for Mo Williams.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Some changes for Boston. Chris Bosh is checked in for Villanueva. Turner comes in for Luol Deng. And McCollum subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. Okafor kicks to Wall. And it's blocked by Bosh. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws.
Talk about great numbers for Wright. He has 14 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
Free throw drops for Wright. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Emeka Okafor. He doesn't get the second one. Wizards trail by 13. Beal with it. Now defended by McCollum. And Wall kicks to Beal. Back to Wall. Feeds to Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. 6 to shoot. Looking to end the run. And it's good on the way up. 6 points for Otto Porter Jr. Boston leading by 11. Right from outside. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. And Washington making a change here. Booker's checked in. Here's Wall. 15 points in the game. Williams comes with a double team. Here's Beal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 6 points here for Beal.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
And Wright, here we go. Unloads from 9. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Wizards trail by 9. All with it. Williams picks him up. Kicks it to Porter. And Wright pulls it down. Wright's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. For Washington, they have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line. First one falls for him. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Washington. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Boston leading by 8. Williams outside. Gets it to go. Williams has got 17 now.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
And Wall. Here we go now. That's good. 17 points in the game.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the chart.
Outside Williams. Here's the 3. Williams missing again. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Boston on top, leading by 9. We're going to step aside, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And the final period of play just about to start. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And they've really done a nice job on the glass, too. A lot of second chance points here tonight.
Webster out there with Trevor Booker. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Wall. And it's Serafin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Wizards trailed by 9. Ariza with it. Williams picks him up. Ball's knocked loose. Turner with the steal. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. And Washington has possession. Webster off a pick from Serafin. Webster dishes to Ariza. Ariza with another miss.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
Williams gets the bucket.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Ariza passes to Wall. That drops. Boston leading by 10. And right, here we go. And that one's good.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. They have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Washington calls timeout. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Randy Whitman was just going team. He's not pleased with the careless turnovers offensively, saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin, did it sink in?
At the line for the Wizards, Emeka Okafor. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Okafor. That one is no good. And here is Anthony. On the wing, Williams. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Wizards trip. Now here's Wall. He dishes it to Porter. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to McCollum. From deep three-point range. No good. Now Washington takes it the other way. Porter kicks to Beal. And there's the rejection. But they recover it. And the shot's good from the name.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
No coverage that time. And
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Porter kicks the wall. And the foul on Mo Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Boy, he just can't find the bottom of the net here. Really struggling to get it done in this second half.
And that one's good, Anthony.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
And Wall. Here we go now. And that one's good.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Boston leading out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
So it's Washington now. He feeds it to Beal. Second chance effort. Okafor. All alone. That one off the back iron and out.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Porter. Rebound, Boston. Bosch has got 4 rebounds in this game. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. A three-pointer off the mark. Wizards trailed by 11. Here's Beal. And he's finally able to knock one down. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Anthony with the screen on Nene. Here's Bosch. Drills it from outside. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Man, they are spreading the floor and letting it fly, really knocking it down from outside.
And I love that gunslinger's mentality, Steve. Playing to win as opposed to playing to safe. I call it prevent offense when you try to protect the lead. Let it fly, let it fly, let it fly.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And that sends John Wall to the free throw line. It's on Mo Williams. And here's Anthony from the arc. Okafor with the rebound. Okafor's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Williams against Wall. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Wall's got 14 points here in the second half.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guy.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're ahead by 8. 1:32 left in the game. Some changes for Boston. Jarrell Wright's checked in for Villanueva. Bang comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Norris Cole in for Mo Williams. .132 left to play here in the fourth. McCollum, no good.
You know, normally when you dominate on the up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
Boston leading by 8. Passes it to Cole. .11 feet away, and the jumper falls for him.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off him, and he took advantage.
And Wall. Here we go now. Porter. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
So far in the game for Porter, he's got 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
And he does get the second one. And that brings them within single digits.
Well, he cut into the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. 1 miss can make a difference.
And it's Cole missing. Here comes Porter. It's Beal on the wing. Plenty of space. And it comes off the front of the rim. Here's Dang. Washington with the rebound.
Can't get anything to drop. And the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the board.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. There's no way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Ball's timeout. They're down by 9. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
Now, they'll try to get a quick foul if they can get a score out of this timeout, but it's going to be a long shot here.
Yeah, I think they're dreaming, but they've got to give it a try.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Offensive rebound. Gets the bucket.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Soft touch off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 9.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time. Splendid work from Maynard. A great assist.
Williams kicks to Dang. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And the crowd here, of course, not happy about the outcome. But you know what? We saw a team tonight that came in prepared to do battle on the road, and they clearly wanted to win.
You know, they were determined to steal this game, and they showed it, Steve. Played harder.
Maynard kicks to Webster. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the three as well as they can take the three.
So we see Boston get the win here. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Curry.